All right, here we are in beautiful. Where are we right now? We are.
My God, are you kidding me? We're in lovely Sioux, right? Part of Yilan County, which everybody knows a county is either like a state or a province or counties here.
Wow, what can I say? Amazing. I've been here in the rain before, and it was awesome. And I'm here in the sun, and wow, this is doubly awesome. It's so bright, got a lovely blue sky, people are enjoying the sea, doing a bit of diving over there, practicing their canoeing. I mean, it's just awesome. I mean, as well, this is sort of a review. Should we review a little bit of what we've been doing, the whole area, Yilan?
Well, I mean, I think what we should do is like why we're sort of having this little talk is like we've done 3 videos, and like our theme is like safe havens, and you know, we talked about South America as being a safe haven. We talked about Asia as being a safe haven, countries, and then we sort of talked about Taiwan as being a safe haven, and now we're talking about like inside of Taiwan, and you know, we're talking about a place called Yilan, and you know, Yilan is, you know, the reason why we're talking about Yilan is because, like, when people, if they do decide to come to, you know, Taiwan and use it as a safe haven, like, we believe that within Taiwan, we have this place called Yilan, which is on the east coast of Taiwan.
It's kind of like, even within the safe haven that is Taiwan, Yilan is like the safe haven within.
Well, I mean, it is, and it's got like 7,000 years of history, this place, that people goes back, and like it's got the Aboriginal people. You know, there's a museum here that sort of explains the art that goes back about 1,500 years, and I mean, this here is an absolute paradise in so many ways. I mean, the thing is I mean, you know, the people in this area here, they know how to grow, and you can grow all year round.
Do they grow? We've seen it.
Jesus, it's unbelievable. Like, you can grow 100 different kinds of vegetables, 30 different kinds of fruit. I mean, you've got the best rain in all of Taiwan, and one of the best places maybe in the world for growing.
I mean, the variety and the prices you see straight away. The price of the fruits, the price of the veg. It's way down. You know, you've got choice.
Seasonal fruit all the time.
All the time. It's always growing. And it's fresh, straight out of the field.
Well, I mean, the thing is, too, is the people that live here, like, they're very friendly, you know, they're very easygoing, very helpful. Like, I would say, realistically, maybe about 40 to 50% of the people that live here have some kind of connection to the land, like, you know, agriculture and growing things. Now, whether they grow for a living or whether everyone just grows their own garden to eat. You know, and not only that, you're along the coastline and you've got like fresh seafood all the time. It's the cheapest in Taiwan.
Yeah, a real fishing industry which is alive, and it's done by small vessels. It's not some big industry. It's you know, it's still with the people, which is really nice. And these are all seaside towns. They're alive.
Well, I mean, and it's cheap here too. Like the cost of living, like, what do you know about that? Like, as far as, you know, and people should, that's another thing, is people, when they come here, I mean, they don't have to buy a place. They can rent a house. What do you think about that?
The places you see as you drive along, I mean, these aren't little tiny modest houses. You've got such a variety. If you want to go with some newly built sort of 3-story house on the plains here, you kind of got this plain area where people are growing and all sorts. You can get a beautifully designed kind of it's like, what are we talking about? 700, 800 a month. And
U.S., okay, so U.S. dollar.
U.S. dollar, and I mean, what's that going to get you back home in the States? Not a lot. Whereas here, you've got like a dream house, and not only have you got a dream house, you've got space around your house. You're not basically.
They're like small acreages.
Yeah, you're not living next door to someone where you can basically see in their windows from your house. You've got space around your house. You've got space to grow.
And mountain background.
You wouldn't believe the mountain backgrounds. I mean, it is like you've got a permanent green screen everywhere. You're surrounded. You've got the mountains. and you go the other way, you've got the coast. I mean, you have to see it to believe it, and also you have to feel it to believe it.
Exactly. I tell people that.
And it's true. It's true. You jump off the train, and you kind of it's just it's like a natural out breath, and it's like it's so relaxed. Even at so-called busy times, it's relaxed.
Well, weekends get because a lot of people from Taiwan like to come here during the weekends. Yeah.
But still, I mean, we were here on the weekend before, and when we came up on that Sunday, and it wasn't manic. It was just nice. It still had that relaxing feel, despite there being a lot more people. And here we're here now, Thursday, Friday, and wow, yeah, the relaxing feeling is here, just more so. And it is really, you just sort of sit down, relax, take your time,
exactly,
have a little coffee. Enjoy the vibe.
What do you think about, like, I mean, we know that there's no pollution here. I mean, very little pollution. The air here is amazing. Like, if somebody decides that they do want to come to Taiwan and they do say, well, okay, they want to live in a place like Yilan, like for a family, like, what do you think if you're raising children in here, like as far as education,
I mean, it's like
medical facilities?
If you're going to choose a place in Taiwan for your kids to grow up, I mean, we've seen it the past few days. I mean, you've got such a nice environment for them to grow up in. You've got the naturalness of the mountains. They're going to be in touch with the earth. And plus all the modern conveniences you need: schools, good education, health services. All your mod cons are here. They're all here. But you've just got a nice balance. You've got all the variety you need. You can dip in, and you can come into the sort of the land city or wherever and go and see a movie. It's great. And then within 30 minutes you can be on the coast, right? You can just or straight out in the mountains, putting your feet in the sea, or you can be hiking up a mountain. It's that kind of place where you basically win in all areas.
Well, it's like a hub too. Like
this is it.
Like you say, you can go kayaking on the sea. You can go mountain climbing. You can go whitewater rafting. They've got like cultural centers here. I mean, they got excellent night markets.
So I mean, put it this way. I mean, some people might know Taiwan. They might be thinking, okay, Yilan, yeah, or they might mention Hualien.
Exactly. You're close to there. Yeah.
What would you say, for your experience, why Yilan and not Hualien?
Well, I mean, the thing is with Yilan, I mean, Yilan is a little bit, I mean, it's convenient just because of its location. I mean, it's like about maybe 45 minutes or, less than an hour if you have to go to Taipei.
Yeah.
I think that the actual location as far as weather and rain and that, I mean, we get typhoons here, but I mean, people say, oh, typhoons are a problem. Typhoons are actually a good thing as long as the weather's not whipping. In Taiwan, or I mean, Yilan is a little bit more protected. Hualien's like open, flat area.
Yeah. You've got the mountains here, sort of take the brunt of it.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like, if you say, well, Yilan, Hualien, I mean, both are excellent places to live. But I'm just thinking of, like, as far as just sheer location, I do believe that, both places are beautiful. But I mean, Yilan, I think the cost of living is a little bit cheaper here. As far as, Hualien is more like for a vacation spot.
Sort of specific.
Yeah, it's like a heavy vacation. Here's like kind of vacation, but people live here. There's a lot of people from Taipei that are, fairly wealthy, that have money, and their second home is actually here in Yilan because it's so close. There's a major highway.
Convenient, yeah. Just go through that tunnel.
Yeah.
And you kind of go from central Taipei. I mean, and basically the landmark of Taipei, 101, the big tall building there. You can go into the tunnel, and you come out in a completely different world, and straight away feel this relaxation of being in Yilan. Yeah,
kind of like a tourist place, but sort of like a just a good homey, natural feeling. I mean, like getting back to the if people want to come here and they want to live in Yilan and rent, like you were talking about renting a house, like an individual house for $700. Well, you could also rent houses that are like closer to the town. and you can rent these houses for like $400 in like 4-level cement houses. And I mean, these are big. I mean, if you want to put that in, we measure things by ping here, but if you want to measure that by, you know, square foot, you know, we're looking at like, you know, maybe 2,000 square feet for $400, and you've got a room on each floor that they're concrete. You've got a patio up top that you can have like a rock garden and grow plants and vegetables.
Have your barbies and all that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
But I mean, you can do. You like people when they buy, they could buy here. I mean, like as you know, if you know somebody's investing here, and they start their business, that automatically gives them a business ARC, and they can own.
They can own property.
They can own property, like they can own a house. You could buy a house here. You can buy an apartment here. But I mean, why? I mean, people would say, well, why? I mean, it's probably easier to rent. And the other thing, like we mentioned before, is that Taiwan can be used as a hub. Like we know people that are going to be coming in here to, you know, possibly set up businesses and that. And
it's perfect for that.
Well, it's like you got your money safe. You got your money safe. You can move to a place like Yilan. You've got a safe place, very cheap, food, great, and you can spend maybe half the year here if you want.
This can be like your little rest, recuperation. You've got all the modern things. It's relaxing. You can dip into Taipei, you know, enjoy Taiwan, and then as soon as you feel the need or feel the want, you can jump on a plane, and you've got Thailand, you've got the Philippines, you've got the whole of Asia at your doorstep.
Yeah, and everything's within like Bangkok, you're looking 3.5 hours to get to Bangkok.
Yeah.
Manila, what, 2 hours? Hong Kong, an hour and a bit.
Yeah, it's basically 4 hours max, and you're accessing
just everywhere.
Asia. Yeah. You know, short flights over to southern China. You know, no worries. I mean, yeah, it's perfect for whether you're a businessman or whether you just want to enjoy all that Asia has to offer.
Or bring your family here.
Bring your family, go out for short vacations over in Thailand, or going down to the Philippines.
Vietnam's close.
Vietnam, of course.
Korea, South Korea.
Another short trip, and that's it. And then you can come back home to Taiwan, have a little rest.
Money saved.
Yeah, money saved. That's the thing. You're not having sleepless nights worrying about what's being done with your money or whether it's even still in the account like you might be in some of these other countries.
Well, that's what we're saying is like...
This is the key thing that people need to understand is that this is as solid a bank system as you're going to get.
Exactly.
It's once it's in, and there's serious repercussions for anyone messing with those rules.
Exactly.
And they enforce them, as we've said before.
Yes.
So you can rest assured that you can put the money here, get yourself a little place as a home base, and go off.
Come and go as you please.
That's it. Hopping around Asia, and the money is still going to be there when you get back.
Absolutely.
And that's the key message, really, isn't it? It's you know, there's many beautiful locations in the world that we could mention, lovely places with lovely people, but does it also have the facility to keep your money and your assets safe, and then also the option to have your family there and for them to receive a first-class education?
Yeah, well, I mean, we didn't talk about it. It's like we're moving out here. We're starting our own homestay in the mountains, which is in Yilan.
We're not just talking about it.
We're living. We're living here because I've been here since 2003, and you know, I've lived in Yilan. I've actually lived here. I've lived in Taipei. I've lived into the northern part, and I've traveled around this island, and you know, there's no question in my mind, and I've done a lot of research and study about this place and the feeling. And I have a little daughter. I mean, there's no place in the world that I would, you know, consider, you know, more than a place like Taiwan.
Great place for her to grow up. Yeah, the balance of everything.
School system, health, food, quality of air. I mean, just everything. I can just go on and on and on.
It's a long list, and it is one of those things that, whereas if you're looking at different areas, you're looking at South America, you're looking at Asia, you know, really, you owe it to yourself to check out Taiwan.
Just check it out.
And to check out Yilan, because you know, you're like Greg said before, you know, Taiwan and Yilan specifically will sell itself. You'll feel it as soon as you get here, and you'll know pretty much why we're saying what we're saying.
We don't have to say it. You come here, spend 3 or 4 days, and you will know for yourself whether, you know, it's the place for you or not. And we're saying, I mean, you need to look at this, especially if you know that you're going to be leaving from your country because of, like I say, social unrest or just economic collapse or something.
And the thing is, as well, is this, you know, if you come out here, then obviously, you know, we'll make sure you get to see all these places.
Well, we do take. Yeah, that's what we do.
You know, we'll take you around and show you the area, and make sure you see all the beautiful coast, and really have a good variety to be able to make your decision on.
Well, I mean, that's right. I mean, we help them, like people. We have somebody that's coming out here in September, and we just need 2 weeks' notice. I take a week off of work, or we take a week off of work. We pick you up at the airport, and we'll take you around. We'll show you the places. You know, if you decide you want to start a business, we help you with that. We help you with accommodation. We actually, you know, spend the time individually and help you, you know, get yourself organized.
You don't have to worry.
Exactly.
Everything taken care of, and we'll organise it all, and just make sure you're able to enjoy it, right? That's it, you know. Really make the most of your little trip here, and you'll see why we're saying what we're saying.
Yeah. So in closing, I mean, you know, from sunny Sewell, beautiful county of Yilan.
We're going to see as well, check the website, we've got some new pictures on there.
What is our website, by the way?
It's www.investtaiwan-formosa.com.
All right, Simon.
That's it. Okay. We will be with you soon again. Here we come, the locals, enjoying the East Coast as well. And we'll have some more podcasts for you real soon. Okay.